What's going on, Nakamas? It's your boy Mozy here, back with another episode of Mozy Reacts. On this episode of Mozy Reacts, I have episode 636 of One Piece. But before I get into today's episode, this is a reminder that if you ever want early access to uncut reactions, I do offer a Patreon for $1 a month. And then also, this is not a market substitute, you should always support the official release. I made it to another stream, big bet. Hopefully you get to see Luffy start his run today. We got done with A yesterday, B's today. We have Bartolomeo. Is that how you say it? Bartolomeo. Can't wait for more One Piece. I'm excited. I'm really excited for I'm just really it just really blows my mind because a couple episodes ago, whenever Lucy, whenever Lucy first got into the Coliseum, there was a whole bunch of characters in there that we saw that had like shadows over them because you couldn't tell who they were. We also had like the Funk Brothers, Dogma. He also got into a fight with Dogma. So all those characters are people that were not going to make it past the block fights because only 4 people make it past the block part fights, and that has to be one was who was it? Burkus from Blackbeard's gang. B is gonna be Mello. C is gonna be Luffy, and then D is gonna have to be Rebecca. So there's our 4. So all those characters they introduced, we're not gonna see again. That's what? Stop. Oh shit, Bellamy. Fuck. I don't even know what group he's in. So many surprises in the arc. I hope you'll love it. A tournament is a great way to introduce a bunch of characters at once. Agreed, but yeah, I guess necessarily it's just to, I guess, you know, like theoretically if Mello loses, this is just a tournament. They can also bring him back next arc and be like, hey, remember me from the tournament, motherfucker? And it's like, So I guess all these people could come back. It's just they're gonna lose in the tournament. So yeah, good point, Lumi. Don't forget Cavendish. See, I don't think Cavendish is gonna make it. I think like you kind of just made me think, Lumi, that Cavendish Dish will be one of those characters where he'll lose, but he'll come back later on. But speaking of Dub, I was rewatching Dub, so 2 things, or I guess multiple things, but the reason I'm bringing this up is because I went and bought a notebook, and I was like, dude, there's so much going on. I need to start writing shit down, start writing down questions that I have, yada, yada, yada. And one of the questions I had after watching the dub was, do they not do accents in sub? I went back and rewatched it, and I could not tell, but in the dub version, one Rebecca is either Spanish or Latino because she has an accent. I can hear her accent in the dub, which is cool. And then also in the dub, I went back and rewatched it actually. In the dub, Luffy, Frankie goes, hey, don't get caught or keep like a low profile, Luffy. And Luffy turns to Frankie and goes, don't worry, I'll use my old man voice. And in the dub, he makes his voice sound like an old man. And then I rewatched the sub, and all he says is, Frankie goes, hey, Luffy, be careful. And he turns and goes, you can count on me. And then doesn't have an accent. So, I'm just asking in general, do animes not do accents when it comes to like subs? I'm surprised you didn't get a notebook sooner. Me too. But this arc has so many different, like, I literally had to, hold on. I literally went and I have a page, literally, hold on, I gotta make sure the chat goes away for a second so you guys can kind of see. I literally have a page of like what each character and what I think, what questions I have for each character. So like this one is like Sanji. I made my note for this one is Sanji being like, I noticed that Sanji when editing, originally Law assigned Sanji to protect the ship. He was gonna help like Chopper and Nami protect the ship, but he got distracted by the smell and ended up going away with Luffy and them. So I was like, that's strange. You didn't follow your original assignment. And then he left Luffy and went with Rebecca. So I was like, I need to make a note of that. I then have like Frankie's trying to find the factory because I was like, all right, Frankie split up from Luffy, so da-da-da-da. I then have my like samurais. What's up with the samurais? Because again, while editing, I noticed stuff that like Kinemon, when he was talking in the cafeteria, was like, me and 3 other samurai. He goes, me and 3 other samurais plus Momo set out to do something. Then me and another samurai and Momo got separated and shipwrecked. So Kanjurio is the one they're going to rescue. Who's the 3rd samurai? Because he said 4 of you, so they're missing a samurai. What was their original mission that they were going on? And then from their original mission they were going on, in the last episode, the people that like threatened Kinemon, they were like, hey, I knew you would come back. So they knew what his original mission was. Okay. And then also the creepy voice in Momo's head. What's going on there? Then I have my randos page, like Rebecca. What is going on with Rebecca? I noticed that when Rebecca first showed up, all the other competitors gave her like a nasty look. So they all hate Rebecca for some reason. Why? Also, when she was talking about Kiros, is that how you say it? I noticed that she kept saying this country. She's like, no one in this country knows about him. Everybody here doesn't know about the hit. So you know about him, so he is a real person. Just this kingdom doesn't know about him. Dressrosa doesn't know about him, but everywhere else does. I don't know. That seems a little fishy. And then these are just my questions I have in general. Like then the accent one. The accent one. Winners of the family. They said that the winners of the blocks have to face the family. Do they have to face the whole entire family or just one member of the family? Oh, another thing about Bellamy was so I also noticed when Luffy and Bellamy were having their conversation, Luffy was like, hey, did you do anything in Skypiea? And Bellamy was like, maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Didn't fucking register for me that, holy shit, Luffy isn't the type of pirate that has his like subordinates. You know, no one has stayed behind any of the past areas we've went. So like, I was just like, theoretically, we just like try to correct Fishman Island, right? We left. Who knows what's going on there? Humans could have came there and just fucked shit up and reverted the whole racism towards humans in Fishman Island. I have no idea. Like, if Bellamy showed up in Fishman Island, like, haha, I'll show you what fucking humans are like. Like, all the work we've done in the past could be being undone from past foes we fought. I didn't think about that. I was like, fucking Bellamy. Questions upon questions upon questions. Anyways, that's why I got my notebook, because I was just like, dude, I just know my brain is, with 100 episode anime or arc, my brain is gonna get. And all that is still, all this with my brain right now, that's still without even checking in with all the other groups yet. So, and then I can't imagine once they start to collide. Mozy, don't use your brain. I'm sorry, I'm catching back up on chat. Mozy, don't use your brain. It's out of your imagination. Future Mozy will see this and laugh. This would be a good one to come back to. What do you think about the fairies in Toy Island? Honestly, now that I just thought about it, I was just like, are they fairies, or like, are fairies elves? Are fairies a type of elf? Because that would make sense as to why there's toys, like toys, Santa, elves, but I have a feeling I might like him. Even though I think he might be a villain. They said he's what, the #1 most unlikable? Or most annoying? Not that much of an impressive laugh though.
彼が出てきたからさ。海賊バルトクラブ船長、人食いのバルトロメ。引っ込め
That's allowed, right? Panda, panda. Just a regular ball. Is he a prankster?
Ball. 見にくい。見にくい。見にくい。見事な嫌われようだな、小僧。クソどもに好かれたくもねえべ。
笑ってんぞ。変なやつだな。
数々の悪行だけじゃなく、あの人を食った態度だからね。僕と違って評判はすこぶる悪い。
だがまだいるぞ。 B ブロック最後にもう一人イカレロメオとは真逆の男。我が国の国王ドフラミンゴを敬愛し、遠い国より持ち帰った巨大な黄金の柱を寄与することで彼に忠誠を誓った男。以来野蛮な海賊の王国とこの国を預ける諸国の町々を容赦なく破壊し、ねじ伏せてきたドレスローザの教団。かの男がこの度ついに国王よりチャンスを受けたまわった。今大会においてその男が優勝した折には彼の執念は実を結び、晴れてドン・キホーテファミリー幹部へと昇格することが決定しているハイエナのベラミー。
I was wondering what his objective in this was. So I was like, if he was hired by the Don family, but the Don family is already in the final rounds to face him, why would they hire him? You know what I mean?
ホームとはいえ、えらく人気じゃないか。あいつ。
すっげえ数だな。あいつらみんな一緒に戦うんだろ。どこ見りゃいいんだ。
初戦は1回戦さ。弱者が勝ち上がる可能性は限りなくゼロに近い。実力
What
者だ
group
け
is
見
he
れ
in?
ばいいよ。
I'm hoping you're in C.
特別に僕の見立てを教えてあげようか。戦う王エリザベロー2世、その軍師
I'm liking the soundtrack right now.
ダガマ、足長族ジャオクンドー格闘家ブルーギリ、
I have a crush on
ドレスロー
you.
ザ自衛軍隊長タンクレパント、魚人空手師範、魚人柔術武闘家ハック、
Rayleigh? What did you take? A smile?
バルトロメオ。勝ち残るのはこの中の誰かだろうね。
もう一回言ってくれよ。
Do you think that one's gone down his face is from when Luffy punched him? No, I think that was from Dolphy.
生き残れるのはたった一人。今開戦の
Then after we punched Bellamy, didn't Dolphy come in and make him and his one subordinate fight?
さあドイツから行こうか。いきなり5人かよ。
I want to know what your power's gonna be like with Haki, because I know you've done it. Hey, I forgot how cool your power was, honestly. I'm not just thinking like all the powers I've seen, my imagination. What can you do with it? Like, it's a weaker form of Luffy's. Of course, you like it. I think you're right, honestly. I think subconsciously, I'm just thinking of like, damn, if Luffy could spring around like that, dude, how much faster he could go. I'm surprised I'm not seeing more panda toys. I've only seen one for sure, possibly maybe two. Alright, that's our stance, my guy. Are you still just warming up? Are you even punching anyone? Teaming up or protecting?
Because 美しくはないが、教頭は反則じゃないはずだ。こんなことを考えそうなのはプロデンス王国の軍師ダガマか。
我らのエリザベロ2世は生まれながらの破壊兵器。
I feel like that's Cap. I feel like he's gonna come out and be such a weakling.
パンチの凄まじさたるや。
Really? I have to see it with my own eyes because I do not believe it.
一撃で敵国要塞に風穴を開けた事件で世間を震撼させた。パンチ一発放つために1時間の集中と
5
民アップを要すること。一戦につきたった一発の殿下の砲と当たりさえすれば海賊4校をも打ち沈めると言わしめるキングパンチ。これを放つタイミングで勝敗は決する。
Put up against Saitama. Let me see it.
まだしばしかかる。おお、シシシ、リング上の頭数を減らせ。
Okay, that makes more sense as to why they were guarding him. I think they were guarding him because he was secretly
聞い
weak.
たことあるぜ。そいつを撃てるようになるまで時間稼ぎする腹か。パンチ、冗談じゃねえ。お前にぶっ潰すぞ。そして当然場外の海にはコロシアム名物。
I low-key want one. Oh, it's black. Never mind. Pause.
リングの中も外も地獄。いいのかレパント。ドレスローザの軍隊長が他国の軍師に手を貸してよ。ベラミ、金が敵の世の中へよ。買収されたか。
True.
行くか、ダガマ。そうだな。こっちの人数が減る前に。覚悟しろベラミ。でかい夢より俺は足元の金を拾うのさ。耳が痛い。そんなもんわかるか。
They said, like, if you get knocked outside the ring, are you allowed to step outside the ring? Like, if Bellamy's bouncing around, can he bounce out into the audience and then bounce back in, or is that illegal? I'm guessing illegal.
やはり奴は一筋縄ではいかん。
強くなったなあいつ。
Has he though? We haven't really seen it
いろんなやつがい
yet.
て楽しくなってくんだ。あ。
don't know why that just like the way they just signed in on his face. I want to know, can you use Haki? Like, can Luffy on his round just throw Conqueror's Haki out and then just push everyone out? Is that unsportsmanlike? You got that much wax build up, my guy?
いや、何してんだキャベツ。
僕の世代の手配書のチェックさ。新しいの手に入れないと。ナイフの傷でろくに見れない。
もういいんじゃねえか。許してやれば。
そうはいかない。アプーでもキッドでも一人くらい出場してこないかと思ったが。
I am surprised there's not more
まだい
Novas
ないと
here.
決まったわけじゃない。この大会はさっきのバージェスのように顔を隠すことも可能だ。
Oh, here comes the Android team. We got Android 12, 13, and footsteps almost sound like a chopper, but heavier.
お前は
手前。
いやいや失礼。
なんなんだおっさん。
ところでガープさんは元気かな？麦わらのルフィ君。
じいちゃんと知り合いなのか？
ガープさんに殺されかけてね。
Excuse me, I gotta go to the bathroom real quick. Shut up. No, you're lying. I don't believe you. Oh, they're serious. Oh my god. What a bummer. They got me. They got me. Hook, line, and sinker. That was a short episode. It really did feel like it. Cannibal was a bad translation. Barto didn't actually eat people in Japanese. It just means someone who is really annoying. Oh, okay. I was like, God damn, dude. That changes my perspective on him a little bit. But thank you so much for that clarification. I am still waiting for the day where it says to be continued. Then the next screen it says like now. Alright, well that was it for my reaction to episode 636 of One Piece. I do appreciate you guys sticking around and watching that reaction. It was real, it was entertaining, it was real entertaining later on.